Hi, this is Ben Freer. I'm an immigration lawyer, and today I'm going to talk to you about the number one question that I hear from people who are interested in applying for an E2 visa. Now, I've been lucky enough to talk to people from all over the world who are interested in coming to the United States to start a business, and they all have something in common. For their first question, they always ask me, how much do I have to invest? And that's understandable. In fact, this is the same question that I would ask if I were in their shoes. Now, when I hear this question, I have to give them a very lawyer-like response and tell them that it depends. Because it does depend. It depends on the type of business that you are going to be running. There's no requirement that says you have to spend $20,000 or $50,000 or $100,000 in order to get an E2 visa. However, you do have to make a substantial investment. And a substantial investment is one that is sufficient to make your business work. Now, obviously, some businesses require more money, others require much less. So, for example, if you have a restaurant or a manufacturing plant that you're trying to start, it's going to cost you a lot of money to buy all the equipment that you need, to hire the employees, and to get your operation off the ground. Now, contrast that with, say, a consulting company or a law firm, an accounting firm. Those sorts of businesses don't really require all that much. I mean, they can get started with, essentially a laptop and a cell phone to call prospects, but there's not really a whole lot of infrastructure that they need. Most consulting companies don't need office space, that sort of thing. So for those sorts of businesses, a reasonable amount may be $20,000. It may be $40,000. So my advice to you, if you're thinking about starting an E2 visa business, is to think about how much it would actually cost to get that business off the ground. What do legal fees cost? What do accounting fees cost? What does all your equipment cost? What does it cost to buy all the things that you need for that business? And once you know that number, you're going to have to spend that amount in order to qualify. You're going to have to commit that money, and then when you apply for the E2 visa, you will show the consulate that you have spent this money and that everything is in place, you're all ready to go, and the last thing you need is the E2 visa in order to enable you to come into the country and run that business. So hopefully this information was helpful. If you're thinking about an E2 visa and you want to know how much money you need to spend, just remember it's going to depend on the business. It's going to depend on your unique situation. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for watching.